Good day to all of you, the viewers of Berlin Daily Culture. All the fans of music and musicians themselves should be thrilled today because we have in the studio Janusz Wawrowski, a famous Polish violinist, with his instrument in the hand. Thank you very much again for coming.
Thank you, and nice to see you again.
In the previous episode, we talked a little bit about your beginnings and that you studied also abroad in Austria, doing in the same moment your studies in Poland. Yes. And you told us about this experience of learning how to play Polish composers with a foreign teacher, that it kind of expands your horizons as well.
Yes, of course, and also to see other students from UK, from Japan, from USA, playing, for example, Szymanowski or Wieniawski, but also other composers. This exchange, this cultural exchange was really amazing experience for me.
And was it also any different in a way of teaching, or, for example, in approach to a young musician? Because after all, as from my experience, I know that Germany, when you are talented and they see a treasure in you, then they very easily invest also money and time in such kind of person, that it's a little bit different way of life when you end up there already. Did you experience this?
Of course, there are some financial differences. It's much, maybe, I don't want to say easier, but it's easier to earn more money, let's say, especially in Germany or Switzerland. But I always wanted to stay here in Poland. I always wanted to build something here, to also to bring my experience from another countries, because I also feel very good in my country. So I also had my family quite early, my wife, my two kids, during my studies already. So I had to...
So you combined everything together.
Yes, I had to combine, and luckily we did it. And the good thing in Polish system is that, for example, you have 2 lessons a week of violin, solo violin. In the same time, in Germany, Austria, and Western Europe, you have only 1 meeting, 1 hour, 145 minutes lesson. In this case, it's much better because you can spend twice
as much time with the teacher.
Yes, exactly. Many things are very similar. They don't have so many exams during the year. In Germany, in Austria, for example, we have like exams every 6 months, even sometimes 3 exams a year. So there are small differences, but I think in general our school is strong. Violinistic school is strong, but sometimes we miss investments for people who finished the studies.
Oh, I see.
To help them, to make soloist projects, to make recordings, to publish the new music, for example, which you found.
Because we still don't promote enough, especially classic musicians.
Yes.
So we have huge success as yours, but the spotlight is not so much on them, which of course is a huge shame.
Yes, because you have a system, we all pay for this, and then at the end, when we have this one pianist, one violinist, one great composer, we should help him that he stays also in Poland.
And that's the other thing, that doesn't travel around.
Yes.
But you ended up also as your third step, I would say, in Italy.
Yes.
What was this? Like, why Italy also? And did you learn anything even better there, or more amazing?
That was because of Salvatore Accardo, great Italian virtuoso. He was the first guy who recorded all Niccolo Paganini pieces. And I did, as a first Polish violinist, all 24 Paganini caprices.
And that's interesting topic. Okay, caprices of Paganini. And I understand a challenge. So an Iron Man for a violinist player.
Yes, definitely.
And so you decided also to do it. So what kind of challenge did he put for a musician?
For violinists, especially, everything what is the most difficult for violin is in Paganini caprices. It was written more than 200 years ago.
Okay.
But still is a greatest challenge to play in one concert, which I did, and to record on one CD.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you were the first one in Poland to do it.
Yes, and I didn't have Stradivari yet.
I
Without
see.
Stradivari.
Like without your magic instrument.
Yes. It was with Polish instrument, I believe. Yeah. Mhm.
So fair enough. It means like you managed to do it by your own as well.
Yes, and it was a big challenge for me. It was a challenge with the Paganini music, but also with myself, you know, to make it, to practice all the caprices. It's just crazy.
What's, for example, give us for our viewers and for me as well, who I'm not familiar with playing violin, what's the biggest challenge? What's kind of like, is it so fast, or is it so that you need to change the?
It's very fast. It is very fast, and it is a lot of, you know, many strange patterns, let's say. So you have to put your hand in many different positions, very high, many sounds in one moment. So you have to play many times 4 strings with 4 fingers, all the time changing. So it's like, well, it's like a puzzle.
Okay, so it's a form of a puzzle.
And you have to be on time always, because music is the art in time.
Oh, that's the other thing.
And you have to also, in the same moment, you have to control the quality of the art. So it doesn't have to be only the sport, but you have to make something more than only putting your fingers on the fingerboard,
yes,
but also to inspire people to listen to it.
Of course, so it needs to be like a pleasure for a.
Yes.
Well, so again, congratulations that you've done it. And to all of you, the viewers at Poland Daily Culture, did you know that Janusz Wawrowski was the first Polish musician to do it and to achieve such kind of challenge? And we strongly recommend all of you to go and listen to the caprices of Paganini in his version. And I hope you will be amazed. And thank you again for watching Poland Daily Culture.